It's hot, isn't it? Isn't it hot? I'm really hot. You hot? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ray here, back from another Transformers Transformation Review thingy, trying to remain cool and calm amidst this muggy, hot warmth of a day. Yesterday was the same, and it's likely to be the same tomorrow, maybe for the next week or something. But heat is kind of it's a mixed it's a blessing and a curse. I'm Irish. I was born pale blue, and I just don't mix with heat very well. It seems that MP13 is going to be Soundwave. Had a little look at Lambor, the kind of prototype anyway. Sideswipe, red alert. He'll get a red alert repaint. He'll may well get a Sunstreaker repaint as well. And then there's Soundwave. Well, from the silhouette, it looks like Soundwave. That's quite cool. It's not marvelously interesting because what we expect from Masterpiece is, of course, intricate transformation. Read Masterpiece Megatron. That guy's a long time to transform. I was watching Simon Skay's review whenever he first got Masterpiece Megatron, and of course he just went and broke it. My cat's very, very hot. You alright? I know it is. But so that's the kind of thing we want. But of course, Soundwave, you just kind of go, and that's it. That's how you transform Soundwave. Hi, I'm Soundwave. But we'll see. What I'm very very interested about in that is what cassettes we get with it. I want a Laserbeak and a Ravage and a Rumble. I want a Laserbeak, a Ravage, and a Rumble. Takara Hasbro, all three of those, and they've got to be very, very sexy indeed. Had a look at some of the new Generations repaints. Normally repaints are a bit whatever, but I'm liking some of the repaints I'm seeing. So Generations seems to be the new universe. That's my understanding of it, because in Generations you've got bots from all other iterations and continuities, all been kind of lumped together and described generation-wise, thusly. That's fine, Generation Universe, it doesn't really matter to me whether it's Generations or Universe. It's the concept that I love. I love that concept. For example, it seems that already Voyager Bulkhead is being repainted into Brawn, which is great. And in the same line, we're getting Generations Cup repainted as Swerve. And we're also getting the Hunt for the Decepticons. Oh, what's his name? He fits on top of Night Bitch. No, he fits on top of Mindwipe. Little Night Stalker, that's his name. He's getting a Laserbeak repaint. Oh, I had a little moment there. That's quite nice. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that very much. Just have a look at those. If you haven't seen them, do have a look. They're all very cool. Sandstorm. Now, I've got to tell you first off, big bird just flew over there. Got to tell you first thing is, Sandstorm is my favorite Generation 1 triple changer. And I think the cat one side. It's my favorite Generation 1 triple changer. I like them all. Even Broadside. Don't tell anybody. But everybody thinks it's kind of Blitzwing first. Blitzwing is awesome, but I always like Sandstorm. I'll tell you for why, because he's a helicopter former. Now, it's not really about this toy or this bot. There will be a little bit of BG, not enough to do you any harm. Someone's going to put something very interesting on a t-shirt for me. Yes, that's nice. Nice when nice people do nice things for you. Buster Brenton, he's a good guy. Now let me just give you a little bit of BG, not enough to do any harm here, where are we? This is Sandstorm, Autobot Reconnaissance Triple Changer. When the smoke clears, I've cleared out. He says that. I don't care what he says. He says, for all he's going to, I was about to say something really, really offensive about his granny, and I won't. I just won't. Wouldn't be nice. Always takes death-defying risks. Anything less than dangerous is boring to him in battle. Gets close enough to count the pulse of Decepticon armor. That chap is 9 plates. As helicopter and buggy. It's a helicopter and buggy. It's a helicopter. That's what I want. It's really hot today. He's adept at using rotors and exhaust to whip up blinding clouds of dust and sand. Sandstorm. Yes. Extremely maneuverable, carries sandblaster gun that shoots streams of silicate particles that can erode anything. Yes, you know, whatever. Whatever. But, this is my masterpiece. That's, of course, if they were doing any triple changer, excuse me, if they were doing any triple changer, it would be Blitzwing. Fans of masterpiece figures and of bots in general, what masterpiece figure would you like to see? I'm thinking things that are possible. Obviously, we're not going to get a Transmelt 2 Megatron or anything like that, but hey, why not? Just throw it into the mix. Wishful thinking. What masterpiece figure would you like to see? It's an easy one for me. As much as I love this triple changer, I want to see a masterpiece Blitzwing because I think that bot would look fantastic. Answers on a postcard, response vids, whatever you like. I want to know. I'm genuinely interested to know what people think about that. It's not like we're going to petition Takara, Hasbro, or anything like that, but I just want to know because I've been talking to a few other people about that subject, and there has been another Blitzwing actually. Someone else said Blitzwing, and I would like to see that especially. But this is my favorite of the triple changers because he's a helicopter format. Now there's a Sandstorm, and there's a Sandstorm. There's one other kind of Voyager size. Are you all right? Are you hot? You sitting on the kitchen floor. It's really hot. Do you want to come and say hello to the people? Do you want to come over here and say hello? No, he's fine. There's been one other kind of Voyager size. This isn't a Voyager size, but this kind of amounted. This was kind of a Voyager size for G1. This is definitely a Voyager size for Beast Wars. This is of course BotCon exclusive Sandstorm. They share similar colors. Well, they share orange. This guy doesn't have an awful lot of grey in him. But I want to tell you about a repaint that I would like to see. That would be Sandstorm. First of all, I'm just going to show you this guy because you've probably got him. You have probably got this darling of a... just entirely successful. Absolutely. He does what Blitzwing does so well. Now, if Blitzwing had have turned into... Look at that. See that? That's fucking sexy. If Blitzwing had have had a helicopter mode, it would have been sold for me. Because I like everything else about Blitzwing. I like the color scheme. And he's a Decepticon. And the Decepticons have the best tunes. All that kind of thing, you know. But this guy has a helicopter mode. I don't know what it is about helicopters. But I just like him. There you go. I'm not trying to analyze it. I just like a helicopter. I also like this mode. Oh, God. Now, what's really good about Blitzwing is when he's in tank mode, you can't really see his jet mode. Edgar, do you want to come and say hello? Edgar, come here. Ed, come here. Come here. Okay, people want to say hello to Edgar. Here he is. Come here. Oh, come on. Oh, he's a big fat boy. There he is. Let me say hello to the people. Hey, you looking at yourself in the thing and you look nice. Yes. He does this odd thing. Maybe your cat does it. Try it. When you whistle, it gives me a cuddle. Watch. Oh, he did it. He's a good boy. Yes. Oh, he's a good boy. It's really hot, isn't it? You want to go down and find a nice quiet space? Okay. Love my cat. Love him so much. Oh, yes, I forgot to say, it's so warm that you can actually, on all the bots, all the Generation 1 bots behind me, all their tampograph are visible. So, I mean, you don't need to rub anything at all, excuse me. You can see just about that he's not a bot. It's because of the heat in here. Everybody along here, they're all displayed. You can see them all. That's how warm it is here in the Midlands, ladies and gentlemen. Where was I? I can't remember what I was saying. But look at that. That's lovely. I would prefer Blitzwing if he had a helicopter mode. Oh, where was I? Yes, helicopters. I don't know why I like helicopters. I just like helicopters. The bot is pretty decent as well. He has metal toes. Don't you just love a bot with metal toes? I love a bot with metal toes. Very, very nice. I should have done the head reveal last. Sorry about that. There's always something about triple changers that's a little weak, isn't there, you know? And it is his little arms, because he's got big vacuous arms. And of course, the movement. But I'm sure Takara Hasbro could sort that out whenever they give us the masterpiece version. Very briefly, now I'm getting on to my idea for a Sandstorm, and it's going to be controversial. What do you want to see for a masterpiece figure? That was meant to be a video all by itself, but that would have involved you showing me a masterpiece figure. Have I got them all? I've got all the molds. I don't have all the Star Screams. I don't have the Thundercrack or anything like that, but I've got Skywarping. But this is a nice Sandstorm. What masterpiece figure would you like to see? For me, it's Blitzwing, because we're due a Trouble Changer. I love the fact that we're getting an awful lot of cool G1 stuff going. And Trouble Changer, please. This is, of course, the repaint of the Predacon Scorponok. And I'm not kind of showing you him. It's not a review about him as such. But he's such a piece of piss to transform. It's so easy. Very, very nice bot. I have still to get Scorponok. Maybe this year at Auto Assembly. Now, the thing is, Scorponok isn't a cheap bot. He's never a cheap bot. He's not cheap to find anywhere. And I would like him boxed and complete. The box has to be open because I will open the box otherwise. It has to be complete though. Absolutely has to be complete. Otherwise, you're being sold a dud, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have, especially Beast Wars, anything Beast Warsy, if you don't have all the little bits, you haven't got everything, you just don't have everything. This is, of course, BotCon Sandstorm. The repaint of, there we go, Scorponok. And he is very, very nice. Now, his bio is a little tricksy, and I will give you a little bit of that. Although Predacon in name, Sandstorm seems to resemble a Maximal of old. Autobots of old. A courageous commander of Predacon resistance forces, Sandstorm demands nothing less than utter commitment and total loyalty from his troops. He was instrumental in bringing together the warring factions of the Maximals and Predacons against the tyranny of the inhabitants of Cybertron. That inhabits Cybertron, excuse me. His quick decisions and fair judgments are his foremost attributes that instill respect. Blah blah, yakety schmackety. His weaponry includes twin shock concussion missiles, which launch from his claws, this claw, and Deadly Electro Arc Sting, which erupts from his tail. Does it mention his little bee? Yes, he's got a little bee. Oh, I love his little bee, little cyber bee. Let's just launch his little cyber bee. This is Bernard. This is Bernard the cyber bee, and he's lovely. He is very, very cute. As far as cyber bee goes, I don't know about you, but he's my favourite. Bernard the cyber bee. Yes, the children's story will follow. Nice little bot. He's just a nice bot. Now there is another Sandstorm. There's a Machine Wars Sandstorm. Machine Wars, the forgotten line. We haven't forgotten it. We're just trying to deny it ever existed, because there's a lot of shit in Machine Wars. Are there any Machine Wars fans out there? Nah, didn't think so. And he is the repaint of Generation 2 Whirl, who is already a disaster of a bot. Big bot that does fucking nothing. Turns into a helicopter, like it, but he does nothing. The Sandstorm I want to see. I would like to see some all-terrain vehicle, something that is particularly good in desert, of course. It's got to have a bit of sandy color as well, and it's got to be capable. It's got to have either a rotor or some kind of firepower that would make us believe that it could cook up a sandstorm. And the transformer that I have chosen to do this is, well, it might be a little controversial, because it's not mainline Transformers. Picture it, Sicily, 1946. No. Star Wars. Some of you may have some of you may have not. Some of them are very extra special. Some of them I am not very interested in. I have the Death Star, because I really like that. And I have, of course, Han and Chewie, where they combine to form the Falcon. Chewie broke recently. There's a little bit of gold plastic going in there I need to warn you about on that fucker. But, I mean, you can pick him up for threepence any old way on eBay. Clone Commander Cody. Now, he's that Republic, it's called the tank? Turbo tank, is it? Turbo tank. The Republic turbo tank. The one with 10 wheels. It's not likely that it can be co-opted into mainline Transformers, but listen. If they give it, if they give it a different head sculpt and different weaponry, a sand blaster, couldn't they? Couldn't they just get away with it? And if they give it a kind of a dusty, sandy, orangey, grey, look how shiny that tampograph is. It's crazy. If they give them this kind of colours, wouldn't that be a little cool? Now that might be a little sacrilegious, but I would like to see that. It's got 10 wheels. It's definitely an all-terrain vehicle. It's got firepower. It is Clone Commander Cody, but I think it would make an awesome Sandstorm. The only alternative, and it would be a good alternative in my humble, is this chap. This could be a Sandstorm. This is definitely an all-terrain vehicle. We have 6 wheels. These are going to get this chap about. This lady, excuse me. This is your Storm right here. She's already near the colour, but I would like to see a little bit more kind of vibrant kill your granny orange. You know the kind of colour I mean. I would like to see that. There aren't many iterations of Sandstorm. There's no toys of a kind of a nice big bulky class anyway. Just very few. I would certainly like to see this. I would rather see Clone Commander Cody. Or maybe we could have it in the Generations line. You see? We could have it in the Generations line, repainted, slight resculpt. I think it would look splendid. Having said that, this lady would also make a very good Sandstorm. I love Sandstorm. I love triple changers. Sandstorm is my favourite. But when it comes to Masterpiece, my choice for the next Masterpiece would be Blitzwing. What would yours be? I'd like to know. Good night.
Now that's what I call a robot in disguise. Thank you very much. Good night.